Hello, and welcome to Gunpla Reviews, where it's myself versus my shelf. Almost 200 model kits and a queue of reviews to do. Today's challenger is the RX-0 Unicorn Gundam Unit 3 Phenex Destroy Mode Type GFT. A release from the Gundam front in Tokyo in the year of our Bandai Lords, 2013. I acquired this about 2 years before the announcement of the regular high-grade Phenex narrative type with the tail boosters and stabilizers and all that junk. So I missed out on... I didn't get that. What I have is this. Though I am most certain everyone is familiar with the manual. Looking at the back side here is probably nothing different than a regular manual other than the GFT logo up here in the corner, advertisements for other model kits, explanations of grades. Inside is the color parts that finish off the manual, including the weapon and the armed armor and total body assembly. The traditional warnings and runner list does not include any beam sabers whatsoever, or beam saber effect parts. Assembly starts the torso, into the backpack, over to the arms, continuing the arms here and into the feet, yawn legs. Last page goes through the legs and the waist. So I got this not knowing that there would ever be a regular high grade release because of this, the blue, that blue in there. I thought that was super cool. It's like, it's the gold. I don't care if it's the gloss injected kind of gold that's not undergated or whatever. I don't care about that. It's the gold and then the blue effect parts all over. I liked how that looked more so than the Banshee or the regular Unicorn release. But deep inside here are the only stickers that I can find, which are for the eye cameras. Not even one on the back of your boy here. Just one set of stickers for the eyes. We have some head bob here. Gets a good headband going. The side to side. Get that full-on exorcist twist in there with ease. Over here at the arms, you actually get the shoulder movement up here. Now, this is all new to me looking at a Unicorn because I don't own any of the other ones whatsoever. This is my one and only Unicorn style kit. So we get the lift there before... Man, this boy is stiff. He hasn't been moved in a few years. He's been on my shelf forever. So I have to mind things and hope that I don't break nothing. He may be visibly dusty. We have this lift here, and then the shoulder, and of course I popped that part off because I'm being aggressive and rough with it. Oh dear, gotta pull this off screen and pop that back in place. Alright. That's as high as the arm goes up here. So at least you are allowed to T-pose with ease. Over here at the arms, putting that back down, we get a little bit more than 90 regular ball joint hands here, and of course the standard bicep twist. There seems to be a little bit of wiggle room right here, but I guess that's just the connection of the arm, probably due to effect parts. Now over here we do have the beam tonfa. I guess if you were to take that out and flip it around, I'm not sure how to get this to stay in. Like, is there a trick? Am I dumb? I mean, I am to a degree, yes. I guess that clicked into place. Because then there's that, and then here's the beam saber. So I lied about there not being beam sabers, just no effect parts. So I guess if you have a backlog, a back storage of effect parts. Sorry, I was playing with it off camera again, as is my bad habit to bring it up to my face. So, as I was saying, no beam saber effect parts. I don't recall or know if the regular release had a set or not, but surely it at least had the beam tonfa going on here. At the waist, let us put arms up. We have a little bit of rotation, and this backpack gets in the way. And let's see if I take this extra clip off. Ah, yes, the clip was quite in the way. You will once again get full poltergeist twist. A little bit of wiggle at the waist there. The backpack, this is probably just me, but it wants to slide out as if I hold it down at the bottom. So, is that me? Of course it has beam sabers. Get beam sabers up on the freaking top, you damn moron. I just realized that these are up here. Again, I have not touched this in several years. We learn it. Side skirts. Do a little bit of flap there. No premium butt flap, despite that we get like a little motion here, but that's only showing off like more thrusters and more blue off in there. Front skirts are the kind that you may separate, but that will loosen it to your pleasure or displeasure. Getting the skirt out of the way, this, like I said, separate them at your discretion. This is the height of our kit. Let me get these arms back to side. And then the knee. That's not too bad. Now, I hear tell that there are mods you can do, since it seems that there's like a little bit more in here. I guess something about cutting this, cutting around somewhere in this area or the back of the leg. I have not done that, and I only remember seeing that it is an option in which to do. At the foot, you have this. A little bit of wiggle there. A little bit of turn there. And this Sabaton here has a little bit of movement, but not really anything worth writing home to menage about. I'm going to pick up these skirts. I didn't stand them up very well. And I'm just going to leave the skirts off to the side. Accessories. Comes with an extra clip for the Beam Magnum, which is neat. But you can't actually insert it into said Beam Magnum here. It's just a hollow part that plugs onto the butt skirt. So we're going to go ahead and plug that right back in. Excellent. You have your standard Beam Magnum here. It has the slide handle. I have the other hand attached, the trigger finger. No other motion going on here. Now, there's a peg here on this side. You can see this here. And the manual states that should you so choose, you can have your boy attach that to the arm. But I don't understand why. Like, typically, and this is just my experience with other mobile suits and Gundam as a whole, you store your gun here at the waist, or maybe in the backpack. The back of the arm, I guess that might work out if you've got your hands doing other things like the beam tonfa situation, or if you got a full armor scenario going on. Other accessories include the shield. It is a fixed figuration situation. The only part that moves is this clamp for the wrist, and that clamps right up in here somewhere. There we go. That clips right up to the arm. No muss, no fuss. And lastly, the Armed Armor DE. the defense extended, as I recall looking at not but 10 minutes ago. These are the wings, which do not include the tail stabilizers, and plug straight into yon backpack whenever other stuff is not in the way. Let's see if I can't find that spot. Yep, there it is, and there goes the shield. Fuck it, it's fine. There we go. And we'll pop this shield right back into place. And we're going to stick the arm out just because it's goofy looking. There we go. I understand that this review is incredibly brief, because in the many years since 2013, since 2011, since let me grab, where did they go? Since this came out, we find that copyright. So to some I'm not finding copyright here on this thing. Oh well, whatever. It's fine. No? Well, whenever this came out, more or less the same mold has been used ad nauseum to recreate the Banshee, the Phenex, the Destroy, so on and so forth, into oblivion. We here at ZEON suggest scrap it. This exclusive Gundam Front Tokyo model is, if anything, just 2 steps less than your regular retail price. I guess if you've got a boy with a hookup, you know some online shops that are selling it for cheap, sure, go ahead. But it's lost its niche and novelty, because now there are probably at least 3 other retail versions of this kit that you can go out to your local hobby store and buy it like that. Now, as for the Phenex itself, give it a prototype. I would say, if you need a Phenex to complete your collection, go ahead and pick up the narrative version. That's all you need. You're golden. You're done. Have a nice day. Put him on your shelf. He's... I don't have much of, like, an opinion. Now, I've heard, it's good for it was good at the time, but now it's old and played out and boring. So using the same literally 2013 model kit in 2018, 2019, you're doing the same thing you did with the Tristan, but it's not as bad, it's just old. So prototype it. If you need one for your collection, get in there, but he makes a nice little trophy piece with the rest of my Universal Century boys. But I thank y'all for watching. And as always, ZEON.